So what we're going to be making today is a hot water sponge cake, which I got out of one of my cookbooks, and it says it's an easy recipe or an easy sponge cake for those new to baking. So before I get started though, tip for the day: when you're taking your eggs out of your carton, take them out in a symmetrical order, because when you take it out of the refrigerator, it's going to be lopsided, and there's more of a chance that you're going to spill the carton all over the floor. I have put a piece of wax paper in the bottom of a 9-inch. Now we're going to beat the egg yolks. We're going to be beating the vanilla. Hot water. And egg yolks together. Okay, so this is definitely thick and pale. So we're going to slowly beat in sugar. Alright, so now we're going to beat the egg whites until foamy. Then we're going to add some salt. Alright, so the egg whites are foamy. So now I'm going to add the salt and beat until they have soft peaks. Okay, so beating in the sugar and in the egg whites, and beating until they're stiff but not dry. Stir 1/4 of the whites into the yolk mixture. Alright, so I'm going to stir these into the yolk mixture. So flour and the baking powder. Okay, so the flour has been folded in, so I am gently going to fold in the remaining egg whites until blended. Okay, so folding does not mean stirring aggressively. Folding means just, bringing the batter back and forth. My arm is tired from folding. I really hope this is not a baking... Oops, I missed some. Okay, well, I'm just hoping that this is not a baking fail day, because I'm hungry. Mom, putting cake in the oven, take 2. So 25 to 30 minutes in the oven. So I put a crumb layer on the cake, which is a thin layer of icing. Before you put the actual icing on the cake, the crumb layer will help with the crumbs so that you don't get the crumbs in the icing, because a lot of times when I ice the cake, there are crumbs, and because I don't bother to put the crumb layer on, so always do the crumb layer. It's just a thin coating of the icing before you put the final layer on. So I'm going to put more icing on, and then we're going to take pictures. Did you get that too? So now you can see that I've spilled most of the sugar.
That's a lot.
On the counter. This is comical, isn't it? Not all the flour.
That's not flour.
What?
That's not flour.
It's not flour? This is
Oh,
flour.
I thought it was confectioner's sugar when I was playing with it.
You freaked me out. Don't.
You freaked me out.
Okay. And then we're going to put the puppy in the pan and pop her into the oven.
What if it's a boy puppy?
Could be a boy puppy, could be a girl puppy, or a boy puppy. Whichever you prefer, or it could be a ferret.
You're gonna lose some.
Gonna lose
On the
some
spatula.
Oh. Okay. You want to be gentle. You want to caress the batter. Just give it some love.
Stop.
I'm not putting that in.
Why?
Because
And you can see my words. Don't want to stare aggressively.
The one daughter that edits for me is going, oh my gosh, she's talking so much, and I'm going to have so much to edit. This video is going to be so long today. Yeah, well.
no, it's not. It's gonna be like 4 minutes.